Greetings, everybody. Uh, as you know, I have been over the past few days led to share some things with the uh, my friends at Redemption Hills. These are things, as I've told you before, I believe God's put on my heart, and so I want to share them with you. I talked to you about yesterday a tool that we could use that would help facilitate us being more active in sharing the gospel. And today I want to talk to you about an idea that I feel God has put on my heart that I want to see if there's any traction for, where we would divide the church up into zones and use the zones as a way of communicating with people. A lot of different things we'll talk about. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So, I want you to imagine this to be the sanctuary at the new church. At the top of the screen is where the podium is for the pastor uh, and the music team are up there, and then you have the church divided into nine areas. The sanctuary, there would be a three of the areas on the left, the one in the front, the one in the middle, the one in the back. Same with the center, one in the front, one in the middle, one in the back, and then on the right, one in the middle, one on the right. So there'd be nine zones. Each of the zones would have a shepherd for the zone. Now, I would think that the shepherd would perform a lot of the roles that a pastor would perform in a small church. Other than preaching, I'm talking about recognizing when there are new people at the church, um, having a conversation with them, making them feel welcome, getting their contact information, and then when they come back a few times, start giving them the information they need to know about the church, like we'd want them to know about the app. We'd want them to know about the shape uh, uh, tool that helps us understand what we could do, what we've been given gifts for and talents for in the way of ministry. We our personalities fit with various aspects of the ministry. Make them aware of that. Make them aware of the life groups. See if you can get them. We can get them plugged into the life groups. Then, as time goes by, the people who are now regulars, we want to know about all of the things going on in the group in the zone. We'd want to know if anything that seriously they're concerned about that we need to be praying about. Uh, everybody in the zone would really feel cared for because we would have an individual who's focused on that subset of the whole church. So that's the basic idea. Uh, I'm hoping this uh, test it now to see if there are enough people that would say that would be a significant improvement over the way we do things right now. You know, right now we have people who are greeters and they do the best job they can of recognizing when there's somebody new and getting to know them and making them feel welcome. We have life groups that fulfill some of the purposes that I'm uh, giving for the zones. But I believe that would be a significant improvement if we had nine individuals, and of course they would have to have assistants so that when they're not there, their role would be still done. But we'd have nine individuals that have churches within the church that are being uh, where we are making people feel really cared for. And we're very aware of what's going on in the lives of every person in the church because they're in a zone, and that shepherd is making sure that we know what's going on with them, and they feel that they are really valued by our church. So that's my idea. I hope it resonates with some of you. I hope some of you will get back and say that's something I think we should push forward on, and we can see if we can make it happen. So I want to come back tomorrow. You saw when I did when I showed the idea of having these tool that would help us share our faith. I had a persona in there called Deacon Cal. And tomorrow I want to talk a little bit more about that persona and how we could use that persona to communicate some of the things that we'd like to communicate. For example, that persona could every week uh, share some of a truth that came from that week's sermon and put some more emphasis on some of the things that Stu talks about on Sunday. We'd be talking about them some during the week using this persona to present the information. So we'll talk about that more tomorrow. I do hope you're having a great day. God bless.